Hello again and welcome back to Elder Scrolls Legends.
We've made it. That's Laneth's house, and it's crawling with cultists. Laneth must be in trouble. Come on.
Okay, so very similar to the guards battle in the previous one, they start with an advantage. But we're still in the early enough where you're mostly gonna win. Like, it's almost guaranteed you're gonna win each time.
You're too late. By now the sorceress is leagues from here.
By the Queen of Shadows. By the Queen of
So as you can see, this one is a shadow lane, where this one is a standard lane. So in theory, if I have any big creatures I want to keep up for a couple of turns that are really risky. So say my 6 or my 6/2 or something, I'd want to throw them in the shadow lane so that they don't get killed right away.
Halt in the name of the Jarl. On your guard.
By the Queen of Shadows. By the Queen of Shadows.
Foolish mortal.
Not really much.
Their
I
deaths
can
will
do
bring
here.
glory to the Empire.
By the Queen of Shadows. By the Queen of Shadows.
Foolish mortal.
If you draw a prophecy card when you lose a rune, you may play it for free.
So
Guide the
this
Grotwood
one
Ambusher to a lane.
deals all damage deals damage to creatures in that lane, and this is a 5 cost for free. So obviously, I'm gonna drop this in the lane
There is plenty for all.
where there's people to be worried about.
They will bow to the Prince of Plots.
Their blood will please Boethia.
And now that I'm at 3,
Curse you.
actually, as tempting as it is to pop the 0/1, the 2/1 is actually a risk to my 2 bigger
It shall
characters.
be so.
I have.
Now, hey.
By the Queen of Shadows.
Now, hey.
For the grave.
By the Queen of Shadows.
Ouch, that's a pain in the butt. Let's see, does that have any other abilities? No. However, as stupid as this sounds, this actually feels like it might be the better play. 6 damage in the other lane is something they'll actually have to address.
The valor of Nerevar is with me.
I'm ready for anything. Awaiting orders. Gore and glory.
And in theory, this is a race I can win.
Enough game.
Their blood will please Boethia.
I will bathe in your blood.
Gore and glory.
Enough game!
Actually, stupid as it sounds, I think that guy's probably the better one to
By the
draw.
Queen of Shadows.
The valor of Nerevar is
The
with
Frost
me.
can't actually kill
Their
this.
blood will please Boethia.
And that was a misplay. I should have done that in reverse.
There's a plan. There's always a plan. By the Queen of Shadows. By the Queen of Shadows.
And
I never fight.
Stop! We can tell you where they've taken your friend.
so, let's see here. We can upgrade this snapping draw into an armor, so it would give 3/3 to an ally, or change it into a 3/4 that can destroy an enemy support card. I think the ability to destroy an enemy support card is probably more important than basically a glorified scimitar, although the shell armor is pretty nice.
You've earned a card pack.
Okay, so earned a handful of card packs from this, and as you can see, a couple of these prophecies aren't that bad. This was actually the one I skipped out on by getting the dog. Yeah, and a couple of these are not bad at all. Nothing too important here, that doesn't look like. I mean, an ongoing 1/1 is nice, but other than that, everything else seems... I mean, nothing's bad, but... There was a 0 cost card in there, so that was pretty good. That one's a little weird, or a little weak, I want to say. A 2/4 for 7. I mean, gaining health is great, but it's very limited. Here you can actually see a support card. So it kind of works like a... trying to think of a good way to say it. It kind of works like a hero power in Hearthstone, but you only have a couple of uses, and it's once per turn. Savage Ogre's pretty good. Yeah. And here you have Ward. Ward's really nice. You even see the Storm Archerach has it. Ward is the first time this character would take damage, prevent it, so it's Divine Shield for Hearthstone. Those are pretty good. That's actually really nice. You drop that in lane, you can get some stuff. The Hiss Speaker. This is... I like the Argonian cards, because while the Hiss Speaker's in play, you just gain 1 extra magic. And there's a couple of them where you can like start getting magic continuously, and every time you summon cards, and it's great. Other than that, all the others are pretty... Like, yeah, these two are great cards. This one you actually get by default, although it looks like that's a golden, shiny foil, whatever they want to call it in this one, so it's really nice. You can see the effects. Other than that, like, everything else is pretty basic. Swift Strike's nice. It's a double attack. Although I'm not going to go to the store.
The cultists kidnapped the sorceress Laneth, and
So, as you can see, I'm at the end. After Act 1, a lot of the fights do seem to get pretty long. So, I'll probably be doing like an act or a chapter per episode from here on out. So, I'll see y'all next episode. Bye.